First episode of Healin Good Precure, go! I really like this opening. It kinda showcases everything that I like about this franchise in general. The song is whimsical yet empowering. It's colorful yet impactful. Great action scenes, beautiful visuals. It's overall great. This shot alone is probably one of the best shots in a Precure opening, I swear. We start the episode with Nodoka and her family moving to a new town. Look at her, she's so happy! Nodoka is eager to look around town as her parents are happy to see that, quote, she's finally free to run. How ominous. Meanwhile, the fairies of the season see that dark forces are coming, and their queen asks them to find and become partners with the legendary Precures, as well as to take care of Princess Latte, who's a dog. We cut back to Nodoka having fun and checking the rest of the town. She sees some foreign folk, a veterinarian clinic, a coffee truck, and this is how we're introduced to Hinata, the future yellow cure. I already love her. Hinata bolts out of there, and Nodoka notices a sweet old lady having problems carrying a bag? Box? I never know what those things are. And she helps her out. The fairies are trying to find the perfect candidates to be Precures, but unfortunately they're not being very lucky. Hey, do you want to be a Precure? After walking way further than she should, Nodoka sees a girl jogging as she loses her scrunchie. Please don't die on us. This is Chio, our blue cure for this season. She's neat. Nodoka asks Chio where's the park, and she goes there immediately. Everything seems to be peaceful and uh-oh, here we go. Pretty boy doesn't like green lively places, so he summons...
Oh! That's rather nice.
I kid, but the monsters in this season are straight up pollution. Things get more complicated when the princess starts feeling ill due to the damage that the monster is doing to the planet. Cause, well, pollution! While helping out other people, Nodoka overhears that a dog is still in the park, so she goes to find it. She finds the princess and the fairies, and never once questions how a rabbit, a penguin, and a cat can talk. You're not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, are you, Nodoka? After seeing how bad things are, she refuses to leave because she wants to help out in any way possible. Dabirin, the pink fairy, sees this bravery and chooses her as her partner. And Tada! Cure Grace is born. What now? Kick his ass! After a pretty cool fight, the flower spirit... Is it a spirit? I have no idea, I glossed this over. Is okay. But oh no! Princess Latte is still sick! But the flower spirit uses her power and helps the princess dog get all better. And so our episode ends on a happy note. Wait a minute. A talking rabbit? And now for the ending. And holy crap, I love this ending. You can tell someone had a lot of fun storyboarding this. The dancing, the pacing, the seasonal theme, the music, the animation, it has so much energy it's almost contagious. I could watch this ending all day and I would never get tired of it. Be on guard, sweets time, cause if you're not careful, this ending might dethrone you as my personal favorite. I liked the episode. I did think it had some pacing issues. It felt like it dragged a bit, but it rushed things at the same time. But it was still very enjoyable. The animation was really good, it gave us the essentials for the base plot, and it's clear that these characters are going to be fun to follow. Nodoka gives the impression that she still doesn't really know how the world works, therefore she's a bit of an airhead, but at the same time extremely social because she wants to learn new things. And I'm personally curious to know where she goes and what happened to her in the past. And yes, our Yukis Performance conveys this innocence and ditziness pretty flawlessly. It kinda reminds me of her work as Maya from Ace Attorney. Or maybe not, maybe I just have Ace Attorney in my mind. Go play Ace Attorney. Hinata barely did anything, but you can already tell that she's going to be a lot of fun, being a ball of energy, and I can't wait to see what she has in store. I am a bit worried about Chio, unfortunately. She's clearly cut by the same cloth as characters like Kaden and Alice. All I hope is that she manages to stand out as her own character instead of just being the gentle rich girl that drinks tea a lot, but only time will tell. I would even say that it feels like this series is going to be a bit darker, since it hints on more serious topics it might cover. And I personally don't see that as a bad thing. However, I do think they need to keep their environmental message fun and exciting. Kids will listen if they're entertained, and this is a good theme for a Precure season. And since the first episode was pretty good, I would say they're on the right track. I would say try to be subtle, but Healin Good made it clear that it wants to be anything but subtle. This show is clearly all about that. Toxic love! You want to know the best part? If you want, you can watch the first episode legally right now on the Precure channel. Sure, it doesn't have subtitles, but it's better than nothing. I'll link the episode in the description and in the end of the video so you can check it out for yourselves. Very good move, Toy. Keep doing that. I unfortunately have no intention of doing weekly reviews while following this season, mainly because of what happened last year. But I still wanted to share my opinion on the first episode of Healing Good, because these types of videos are fun to do. Now, all I hope is that we get another great season, and I can't wait to see what's next for Cure Grace and the others. Heartcatch is 10 years old and that's f***ing weird.